Hello, good evening. This is Chakra Wanda. Blessings to you. For me, it's late. It's about 11:11, but you know, I have a pretty flexible schedule, so I don't have to be to work early in the morning. And why it's so late is because I'm finishing up, excuse me, on some details of planning. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing a dual broadcast. I'm doing a dual broadcast on both my, oh gosh, I'm on Facebook. I believe I'm in the Facebook group for Hula Hoop Changed My Life. And then I'm on Instagram for Hula Hoop Changed My Life. So I want to put a title on the Instagram and pin that. And this is day 28 of 30 days of hooping and detoxing. I'm doing my hula hoop fitness minimum 30 minutes a day. I did some earlier today, but before I go to bed, I try to do some hooping. It's day 20 of 30, and the title is Commitment is Consistency, Commitment, and Calling. Hold on. Trying to get that title on both sides. Consistency, commitment, and calling. So I'm trying to stay on point, but I can do that while I'm hooping. And let me pin that title on the Instagram side. Right, so I'm doing Instagram Live, which stays up for 24 hours. I'm doing Facebook Live, which will stay there on Instagram Live. For those that may be following me and might want some little tips on how I'm doing things, once I save that Instagram Live, I save the Instagram Live and I can save it. It'll go to my phone. And then I can repurpose that video to YouTube, to my IGTV, okay? To my private hula hoop group. First of all, I want to say hello. We had a wonderful time, a wonderful turnout to the kickoff of 2020. I need to be talked. I need to be shaken. Oh, what I just did, y'all, I got my IASO tea. My detox tea. Anyone coming in, I do see some numbers popping up over on Facebook. Sometimes I can't see the name. I don't know why my device, but I will acknowledge you when I'm done by going in comments. Appreciate you coming in. Why y'all up so late? I'm a late bird, but I have a lot of energy. I have a lot more energy. I have more energy now because I'm taking my Total Life Changes products. I'm going to talk about it all the time because that's what it's all about. What I have here is my IASO Detox Tea. I'm doing 2 of these in a day. I'm drinking 7 of these in a day as far as water is concerned because that's half my body weight, 16.9 ounces. And 2 of these, one I do in the morning and one I do in the evening before I go to bed, you know. This is day 28 of 30 days of hooping and detoxing. And I was excited. I couldn't wait till 30 days to get on the scale. I did it yesterday, and I was down by 8 pounds, y'all. What? Yeah, I'm doing what they call the Freedom Kit, which is the IASO Detox Tea, 30-day supply. The NRG, which is an energy supplement, mental clarity, energy booster, fat burner, and then I'm definitely doing the NutriBurst, the third product that comes in the kit. The NutriBurst basically replenishes good nutrients and minerals in my body because the detox is flushing. all the bad stuff out. I started in mid-November, and that initial flush was, mild but effective. Mild but effective, mild but effective, mild but effective. So I've been enjoying using it. The first time that I had results from just hooping 3 years ago, I lost 15 pounds by hooping from July to September. And it's just, the hooping is a form of exercise that you're burning 7 to 10 calories per minute. And the body, you're using your core muscles, 30 core muscles, right, in order to keep the hoop up. Now, I've got several hoops, about 15, so I have different sizes that I've collected as far as weight is concerned over the years. But I like the weighted one, but I go back and forth because I like to dance with the lighter ones. So anyway, let me tell you what happened today. I launched the first 2020 Hula Hoop Changed My Life meetup. Now, it was at 3 o'clock. At 3:05, nobody was there. But within 3:10, it was a room full of people. 14. I want to give a shout out. Got to keep hooping. And I want to demonstrate how you can get your hooping in. Many of us have many schedules. You work 9 to 5. You got families to support and feed. I've raised my kids. I have lots of time, but I'm busy with my businesses. I run a salon. I have a jewelry business, but I haven't been doing anything with that because I've been nurturing. Hula Hoop changed my life. I want to give a shout out. Regina, thank you for coming. Brenda, thank you so much for coming back. I had 14 people, 8 of whom were brand new, and the rest were returned from last year. Regina, Brenda, Laura, Marion, Wanda, Leah, Sharona, Capricia, Michelle, Harriet, Annette, April, Pamela, Sylvia, and Naima. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you taking time today, coming out, learning what is going on with Hula Hoop Changed My Life, right? Many of the ladies that came out probably never knew anything about hula hooping. They wanted to see if this was a real thing. So I did the basic presentation. First 10 minutes was meet and greet. The next 15 minutes or so, I talked about how I started right here in my living room, hooping 3 years ago, watching these ladies on a social media platform. The year before, I sat right here on this couch watching them for a whole year. And the year that I watched them, I had a medical challenge, a health challenge. They found tumors in my body, in my lymph glands, behind my nose. I ended up with surgery. Turns out it was benign, the tumors, but they couldn't determine why they were there, and there were 2 different types. And they ended up wanting to do a bone marrow biopsy, and I said no. I prayed about it. I didn't go any further. $40,000 later, But a year later, and it pops up on Facebook all the time, I took myself a picture on the gurney waiting, or in a doctor's office waiting for results from these tumors. A year later, I was out in front of my pool hooping, and then participating in weight loss challenge at the salon I worked at. I ended up beating out all these younger ladies, and what made the difference was commitment and consistency. Getting in the hoop 10 minutes per day in my living room, not even leaving my house. Commitment and consistency. 10 minutes a day, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing more than 10 minutes a day. I get up and do a few minutes, 5 minutes. I come home and do 5 minutes, but I enjoyed it where I end up doing more. I turn on music that I like, right? My daughters encouraged me. They said after about 3 weeks when I first started with a basic starter hoop, they said, Mommy, the size of your legs is slimming down. Mommy, you got a dip in your back. You know, they be waking me up. Mommy, you gonna go downstairs? You gonna hoop? Because they saw me feeling better. But over those 3 years, I still went up and down. I went up and down. I'm an emotional eater, you know. I did make changes. I stopped drinking Arnold Palmer's, which was my favorite drink. I reduced eating meat and went to seafood. I practiced intermittent fasting. I still went up and down. And then this November, I was introduced to Total Life Changes products. And the Freedom Kit is what really did it for me because of the balance of the detoxing, flushing out my system, the NRG, which is a suppressant to my appetite, mental clarity, fat burner, and then the NutriBurst, bringing good nutrients back in. I would have to say, to me it says the Freedom Kit, to me it's a balance kit, and that's what I feel. So I have this energy. I remember when I first introduced Hula Hoop Fitness last year in April, through the encouragement of my friends who would say, you know, like when I was at the salon that I used to work at, the ladies would see me doing it, they would send their clients over to me. They would say, hey, where do you get a hoop and how do you measure a hoop? And I'm giving them all this information about how to get started. I say, well, when are you going to get classes? I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. Because I was feeling too tired to do that. I questioned if I could keep up with all that. But I did have classes / meetups starting in April of last year, April to June. And I took a break, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to continue to do it. I'm hooping anyway. Let me just put it out there. I put it out there on Meetup and Facebook events. Saturday morning, 7:30. My ladies showed up, and it was wonderful being out. Because when people saw all these ladies hooping, they would jump in. I got footage. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, I have plenty of footage out there showing us out there, showing people wanting to try the hoops, you know, of all ages and all walks of life. And it makes everybody smile. But I still thought about, could I keep up stamina-wise of giving classes? Could I do I want to do beginner, intermediate, advanced? Could I keep up? And I was feeling tired. But now, it's a whole nother feeling. I feel balanced. Doing my hooping and taking the products, going from being a customer to, you know, being able to do it as a business and having something to offer and share with those that come into the idea of hooping. So here's the deal. For me, introducing this, it has to be a goal. So Hula Hoop Changed My Life, the format is having weekly meetups starting March 1st. The first 30 days within March, it's right now meeting on a Sunday in the afternoon, 3. Okay, right now that's what I put in to reserve the time. What you're doing, and I'll put the instructions or information out there. It is a 30-day challenge. Once a week, you come to the meetup. The first meetup, you'll get measured and weighed. You will fill out a personal commitment sheet. The personal commitment is what you commit to yourself. How many days a week will you hoop? How many days a week will your break day be? Will you have 2 break days, 1 or 3? How many minutes per day will you work up to? Okay? How much water will you intake? What will your eating changes be? All those are personal to you. I am not a nutrition or a doctor or anything like that, but those are the points of goals. Hi, Pamela. She just came in. The other is accountability. You have the opportunity to get an accountability partner. Will it be someone within the group? Will it be a family member? Will it be a co-worker? Will it be a friend? Will the group be your only accountability? Will your accountability be the weekly meetup, a person, a partner, or the online support, like right here? Well, I have a private group on Facebook. It's called Hula Hoop Changed My Life Private Support, or group support. Will it be on Instagram? I have a page there. I have YouTube. So what will be your accountability? And then the last thing is this. Will you give yourself a good jump start by detoxing? So right now, I'm on 28 days of hooping and detox. I have three other ladies doing it with me. One here in Charlotte, one in Louisiana, one in Florida. Okay, actually I have two here in Charlotte that are hooping and detoxing. Okay, we're not playing around. So some of you may be attracted because you saw the ad on Facebook, because I have an ad out there about Hula Hoop Changed My Life in local Charlotte. But I'm also posting on Instagram and YouTube as well. If you're not local Charlotte, I have another plan for you to be able to begin your 30-day challenge starting March 1st. But for those locally, I just shared with you what the commitment's going to be. I will share also the pricing of what the classes or the meetups will be, or to be able to attend the support group locally. You can come and do a 30-day hoop challenge, hooping only, or a 30-day hoop challenge, hooping and detox, or just drop in. So I'll share those numbers with you. Being able to order a hoop, if you're local, we have a connection within the meetup. Today at the meetup, people were able to get measured. There's a young lady named Laura who is starting to do that and can create a basic starter hoop for you. I have other suggestions if you're looking for something more than a starter hoop, but I suggest you start with a starter hoop. What you see right here is my weighted 8-pound hoop. You definitely have to work up. Now, I don't know how many minutes that's been. It's almost probably 10. Do you see that sweat? Do you see that? That's a hoop sweat. Okay? But I wanted to just come on. I'm going to finish up drinking my tea and take a nice shower and get ready for bed. I shouted out all the people I wanted to say thank you to. I did that. Commitment, consistency, and the last thing is calling. So here's the deal. Why am I up so late? This is a part of what I do. I spent earlier today meeting new people. People are registering. I got to get the rooms reserved. I'm following up over the next couple of days to make sure everyone has what they need, that it's easy for them to get their hoops, to get their product, to start thinking about when are they going to do their hooping, where are they going to do their hooping at home. Hey, maybe they need to talk to their family about the support that they'll need. And the reason why I say that is this. You know, sometimes people, your immediate family and friends, they see you doing something hooping. This is what we did when we were a kid. Hey, Deneen. And some, realize they go back home and it's like they get frozen because they realize their family members are, maybe joking with them about how can you lose weight that way. That's where the group comes in. I have lots of content, facts, data, and examples of other people who have had major benefits, including me, from this movement of hula hoop fitness. So there's some creative things that I'm receiving from my calling. When I say my calling, I'm talking about my connection with God, with Holy Spirit. That's how I'm guided. Ideas are flowing. So as I keep in touch with those who are signing up between now and March 1st, I want to send them an email to encourage them to start to think about where they're going to do their hooping in their home. Are they going to take their hoop with them to do it at lunch hour? Is it going to be morning? Is it going to be lunch? Is it going to be evening? Start thinking about their personal commitment. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to share. Here's the deal. Whatever it is that you're being called to do may require another level of consistency and commitment. Little did I know that right here from my living room that I sat on the couch and watched others. I was inspired, and that's what we do. We inspire each other. And it changed my life. It got me healthier. And I had to push through. I had to pull myself up and out. When I wasn't doing my movement, I could experience a big difference. There were times when I didn't feel like I wanted to come and do my movement, ladies. Sometimes you feel like you're tired, okay? Well, look, it doesn't take but a few minutes. This is what it takes. You keep that hoop somewhere where you can see it. You take it out. The moments that you feel like you don't feel like doing it is when you should do it. You put that dinner on for your family and you hoop. And just in a short few minutes, you're going to feel better. And the thing is, when you stay committed and consistent and respond to your calling, when we feel better in our bodies, there's so much more waiting for you to do in your life. So that's my word for the day. I'm here to do this whenever I feel called to do it and get it recorded and get it put out there, because I think that there's somebody like myself who was encouraged by live streaming, who watched others who encouraged me. No matter what time I got on, no matter what time they got on, we encouraged each other. So rest well. Have a great start of your week for Monday, for the days to come. And may you flow with grace and ease, with commitment, with consistency to your calling. All right? And I always want you to remember that release what no longer serves you and your thoughts, your spirit, your body, mind. Move because you're designed to do so. And the combination of the two will result in wonderful transformation. Good evening. Thank you, Pam and Deneen, for coming in. Blessings to each and every one of you. Let's close this out. Close out Facebook. There we go. Ending, and then Instagram. Here we go. Ending.